Hey guys, welcome to my Sims 4 arcade build. Today I'm gonna give you a step-by-step how I built this arcade. It's gonna go through the outside, and then at the end of the video it's gonna go through a tour on the inside. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. So here I'm just kind of like referencing a build that I saw of a generic like arcade, and I was trying to get like the vibes of like the 80s, sort of like an 80s style arcade. So it was, I wanted the pillars to be kind of like colorful. I think these ones, they kind of illuminate a little bit of a light. You can choose different colors if you wanted to. I think I kind of experimented with the colors later on, but I decided to keep them, I decided to keep them white though, because I felt it kind of popped more and it looked a little more retro. I kind of decided to keep some basic sidewalks, and overall the outside just kind of looks like a typical arcade that you would go to, like, I don't know, in the 80s, just like a little arcade. I thought it kind of gave that atmosphere. I wanted to add an arcade logo. I thought that this was close enough in Simlish that you could say that, oh, that says arcade, like if you use your imagination. And I had to put all these little signs on here to make it look kind of like a business. It took me a while searching through everything, and I had all the cheats on, so I had all the, like debug mode, and I had all the objects, so I could search through literally everything. If I needed something, I could find it. I had an idea for the roof. I wanted something cool and like an attraction, maybe like a scene out of a movie, some kind of like sci-fi scene on the roof. I was kind of also thinking of like Pizza Planet vibes, from Toy Story when I was doing this. I was kind of getting into that childlike mind of like what it would look like coming up to this place and having life-size toys just on the roof, like. So when I kind of had these toys up here, I had the idea to make like a whole scene of like like a fight scene, maybe like a crash landing and some superheroes and robots battling on space, so I put these rocks here to kind of give it like an outer space look. Tried to make it as cute as possible. I didn't know what to use for the spaceship. It took me a while to figure out exactly what spaceship I was gonna use, and then I found what I think was the best one. At first I didn't like the desert, so I was trying to hide it kind of as much as I could, and I think later on I just kind of embraced it. It looks like a stage design, so it looks like a prop, like it's supposed to, like if somebody put a prop on top of their arcade business or their arcade store, they just threw it on top and put some other props up there to make it look like it was a scene out of, a little 80s movie, little alien movie or something. I kind of kept the space theme going like throughout the whole thing, even on the inside. You'll see later on at the end I made the inside super cute. That was probably my favorite part in making this, although there is some really fun parts that I had. Obviously I think the roof I had a lot of fun with. making this little alien scene on top with the robots. And it's kind of a double-sided entrance, so everything that I did on one side, I pretty much copied and pasted and put to the other side. But I kind of wanted to give it this like little classical look, you know, of just like a classic building. I had an idea of putting like a bike rack and like all this stuff, but we didn't have bike racks. We don't have bike racks in the game. So I had to create one, which I thought it was really fun creating a bike rack in the game, and you'll see how I did it here in a second. I had to place a bunch of different pieces together. But yeah, I'm putting all these little things in the window. All these little like creatures are from computer games. So I thought that was perfect. These were all like, they're kind of equivalent to like Pokemon in The Sims. So I was like, oh, these are perfect. I tried to add all the little like geeky stuff in The Sims that you could. All the little games that I could find, all the references to Sims games, or you know, because you play these games in The Sims. So I tried to put all those posters in the like advertisement in the windows and stuff, the little gamer banners with the controllers on it. I thought this would be a good like hangouts place too, like if you had like you know, if you have the hangouts pack, this would be a cute little area to hang out. So this is where I created the bike rack, and honestly I didn't really know where to begin. I had to Google kind of what a bike rack looked like, and at first I thought, oh, I could just put these in here, but the tires wouldn't fit, so I had to have something that I could space out. And so I picked that and I sized those down enough until I could get a tire inside. And I just kind of like moved them along the wall and turned them like a metal color, so it looked like kind of like a metal bar, at least as close as I could get to one, you know. And then I stuck the bikes in there. And I was like, okay, but that doesn't look too convincing. So I added some more stuff. I think those are little bumpers that I sized down. And then I added some more on the bottom. So it just kind of looked, you know, as best as we can. Because The Sims doesn't always give us everything we want. But yeah, and so that was the outside. And then on the inside, this little tour going through the doors is the most exciting part. All the little prizes behind the counter. All the posters. Yeah, I try to keep like an alien space theme. I hate that the arcades are so big. I wish I could have fit a couple more, but you know, it was cute. I did with what we had. And I had such a tiny little store, so. But I had fun finding little prizes and putting them on the counter. I think that was the most fun part, was just making little prize counter. But yeah, that's my build. Thank you guys.